A $75 million private jet. 450 gallons of fuel burned every single hour. And one golfer who flies it like it's just another Toyota. But here's what nobody tells you about owning these flying palaces. You think the price tag is insane. That's just the entry fee. The real shock comes from what these golfers pay every single year just to keep them flying. Fuel, maintenance, cruise hangars, insurance. Each jet is a money furnace that never turns off. While you're stuck in TSA lines, golf's elite are stepping into $20 to $75 million jets, built like five-star hotels with wings. But there's one hidden cost they never talk about, and it's more unbelievable than the jets themselves. In this video, we're ranking the world's top golfers by their insane private jet costs. From the fastest, to the biggest, to the most expensive flying machines in sports. And by the end, you'll discover the one secret expense that makes those multi-million-dollar jets look like pocket change. Stay until the end, because the real crazy cost isn't what you think. Professional golfers live more in the sky than on the ground. They travel 100,000 to 200,000 miles every year, across 5 continents from one tournament to the next, with sponsor events and media duties in between. Now imagine doing all that on commercial flights. Delays, layovers, lost luggage, jet lag. It's a nightmare. That's more than 100 hours a year wasted just sitting in airports. For players earning $20 to $100 million, time is money. So for them, private jets aren't about luxury, they're about performance. Each aircraft is a flying office, a training room, and a recovery space. Players review swing data, hold sponsor calls, rest, and plan their next move mid-air. Because if you want to win on Sunday, you can't show up exhausted on Thursday. Golf is a sport of focus and timing, and travel fatigue kills both. A private jet gives players control over time, over rest, and over rhythm. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity for victory. But even the cheapest jet, among golf's elite, it costs more than most people make in an entire lifetime. Let's start with Jordan Spieth, one of golf's calmest and smartest players. He owns a Cessna Citation X Plus worth around $20 million. It's one of the fastest business jets ever made. It can fly at Mach 0.92, which is nearly 700 miles per hour. That means Spieth can finish a Sunday round on the East Coast and still make it home to Dallas in time for family dinner. He's a 3-time major champion, but his style is quiet and focused. He believes in efficiency, not flash. The jet proves that. There's no gold, no diamond logos, no lavish design, just pure performance. It's clean, simple, and built for speed and function. For Spieth, flying private isn't about showing off. It's about saving time and staying fresh for the next tournament. Every flight is his quiet reset, a few hours of peace before the next battle. It's not luxury, it's a strategy, a way to win on the course and still make it home to family. But if Spieth's jet is built for speed, the next golfer built his for something totally different. Luxury you can hear, or actually can't hear. Let's talk about Sergio Garcia, a man who flies in silence and style. He owns a Hawker 4000 worth around $25 million. It's not just fast, it's comfortable, quiet, and built like a flying penthouse. Inside there's polished wood, custom LED lighting, and seating for 9 passengers. But here's the part that surprises everyone. The cabin is acoustically insulated, so silent Sergio can practice putting during a flight. No engine roar, no distractions, just calm focus at 40,000 feet. It's a European-designed jet built for a European lifestyle. Sergio uses it to travel between PGA Tour events in America and European Tour tournaments back home. After joining the Saudi-backed Live Golf League in 2022, the jet became his mobile base, connecting continents and schedules with ease. It's not just a plane, it's a transatlantic office, a quiet world above the noise. Every flight gives him privacy, comfort, and control, exactly what a golfer chasing legacy needs. Sergio's jet is modern, sleek, and whisper quiet. But the next golfer, he's flying a legend, because his jet is as classic as his legacy. Let's move to Jack Nicklaus, the Golden Bear, and golf's greatest champion. He owns a Gulfstream 3 valued at around $30 million. It's not new, it's not flashy, but it's a workhorse, built for long-range missions. Jack has used it for decades, flying across Asia, South America, and Africa. Most golfers use jets for comfort. Jack uses his for business. His company, Nicklaus Design, has built over 425 golf courses in 45 countries. That's a $400 million empire, all managed from the sky. The jet isn't a toy, it's his mobile headquarters. Meetings, plans, phone calls, deals, all happen mid-air. While others rest, Jack builds. Every trip is about work, growth, and vision. This jet turned one golfer into a global brand. It helped him shape golf from Florida to Beijing, connecting continents through fairways. For Jack, it's not about flying in style, it's about flying with purpose. But the next golfer, he uses his for something no one would ever expect. Let's talk about Ernie Els, known around the world as the Big Easy. He flies a Gulfstream 4 worth about $35 million. It's one of the most reliable long-range jets ever made. With a 4,500 nautical mile range, it can fly non-stop from Florida to Johannesburg, his home in South Africa. But here's where it gets interesting. This jet isn't just for golf tournaments, it's also part of his business empire. Ernie owns Ernie Els Wines, a luxury wine brand based in Stellenbosch, one of South Africa's top wine regions. He uses the jet to travel between tour events and vineyard meetings, managing both worlds with ease. It's golf on one trip, wine tasting on the next. Inside, the cabin reflects Ernie's style, calm, smooth, and elegant, just like his swing. Picture this, you've just won a major championship, cruising at 41,000 feet, sipping a glass of your own Cabernet. That's the life of Ernie Els, relaxed, refined, and always in control. But not every golfer's jet tells such a smooth story, because the next one, it became the center of a financial scandal that shocked the golf world. Let's talk about Phil Mickelson, one of golf's biggest names and boldest risk takers. He flies a Gulfstream 5 valued at around $40 million. It's one of the quietest jets ever built, with a 6,500-mile range that can cross the globe without refueling. 6 major championships, over $95 million in career earnings. Phil's career has been massive, but behind the wins came whispers of trouble. In 2015, Mickelson sold a 25% stake in his jet, after rumors of gambling debts and IRS scrutiny over aircraft tax write-offs. The jet that once symbolized success suddenly became a sign of financial pressure. For years, Phil's image took a hit until 2022. That's when he signed a $200 million live golf deal, a move that restored both his wealth and his jet-set life. Now he's back flying high, literally. The Gulfstream, once tied to controversy, now represents redemption. It's classic Phil Mickelson, a man who can lose millions, make it back, and keep smiling through it all. Phil's comeback is golf legend material, but the next golfer, he never needed a comeback, because he's the billionaire face of golf, and his jet proves it. Let's talk about Tiger Woods, the name that defines golf greatness. He flies a Gulfstream G550 worth around $55 million. It's one of the most advanced private jets ever made. With a 7,000 nautical mile range, it can carry 19 passengers anywhere in the world. Inside, it feels more like a luxury home than an aircraft. Dark wood interiors, soft lighting, private suites, and entertainment systems built for comfort and focus. At his peak, Tiger earned over $1.8 billion, with $300 million a year coming from endorsements alone. His jet isn't just travel. It's part of his routine, his privacy, and his power. He uses it for Masters tournaments, British Opens, Bahamas getaways, and even rehab trips after injuries. Every time the G550 lands, reporters know he's back, long before any official statement. For the media, Tiger's jet means one thing: game on. It's his flying fortress, a symbol of discipline, control, and unmatched success. He's not just the face of golf, he's the standard everyone chases. But here's the twist. Tiger Woods isn't flying the most expensive jet in golf. That title belongs to someone else, and it's next. Let's talk about Rory McIlroy, golf's modern global star. He flies a Gulfstream G650, valued at more than $65 million. It's the fastest and most advanced long-range business jet in the world. It can fly 7,500 nautical miles non-stop, from Florida to Dubai without refueling. But here's what makes this jet truly special. It's not just about speed or luxury, it's about science. The G650's cabin pressure mimics 3,000 feet of altitude instead of the usual 8,000. That means more oxygen, less jet lag, and less fatigue. When Rory lands, he's fresh, sharp, and ready to compete. It's his anti-fatigue weapon, built for a life that never stops moving. He's a 4-time major champion with more than $260 million in career earnings. He travels constantly, from Florida to Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. Rumor says the jet includes a master suite, bar, entertainment area, and a conference space where Rory handles business mid-flight. It's not just a jet, it's his office, home, and training room in the sky. Every flight keeps him one step ahead of jet lag, fatigue, and the competition. It's cutting edge, elite, and perfectly Rory. But even with all that, he's still not number one. Because the throne of golf's skies belongs to someone most people would never expect. Let's finish at the top. Dustin Johnson, the calm face of golf's new money era. He owns a Bombardier Global 7500, worth around $75 million. It's the longest range business jet ever built, able to fly 7,700 nautical miles non-stop. That's from Miami to Dubai, without stopping for fuel. Inside, it's a floating mansion in the sky. There are 4 separate living zones, a bedroom with ensuite bathroom, a full kitchen, a conference suite, and a lounge for entertainment. It can hold 19 passengers, and the cabin is a massive 2,700 cubic feet of space. He bought it after signing his $125 million LIV Golf deal in 2022. That contract made him Saudi Golf's highest paid ambassador overnight. Now he travels in silence and style, joined by his wife Paulina Gretzky, daughter of Wayne Gretzky, and their 2 sons. It's a level of comfort and control no other golfer enjoys. And here's the twist. Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy stand for golf's traditional world. But it's LIV Golf's biggest star who owns the sport's most expensive jet. A quiet power move from the game's most laid-back superstar. While others talk legacy, DJ just flies higher. But before any of these modern golfers ever bought a jet, one legend was already flying his own and piloting it himself. Let's end with the man who started it all, Arnold Palmer. Before private jets became a golfer's must-have, Palmer made them part of the game itself. He personally logged more than 20,000 flight hours, piloting his own Cessna Citation X. That aircraft, worth around $22 million in today's dollars, could reach speeds of Mach 0.92, faster than most modern business jets. But here's what made him different. He wasn't a passenger, he was a pilot. He didn't just fly, he tested, promoted, and helped improve the planes he used. From the 1960s through the 2000s, Palmer flew himself to tournaments, course design sites, and charity events across the globe. He used his jet to build what became a $700 million brand empire, decades before golf was global. When other players took commercial flights, Palmer was already landing his own plane on private runways. He didn't just change golf's style, he changed its speed. He proved that travel could be freedom, not fatigue. True legends don't just win trophies, they reshape the game for generations to come. And that's exactly what Arnold Palmer did. So now you've seen them all. The $20 million speed demons, the $75 million palaces, and the flying fortresses of golf's elite. But here's the truth no one talks about. The purchase price is just the beginning. The real crazy cost comes next. Here's the secret. The purchase price is only the entry fee. Owning a private jet is like buying a house with a mortgage that never ends. Take Tiger Woods' $55 million Gulfstream G550. Crew salaries, about $1.5 to $2 million per year. Fuel, around $500,000 to $800,000. Maintenance, another $300,000 to $500,000. Hangar rent, about $200,000 to $400,000. Insurance, $150,000 to $250,000. Added up, nearly $3 to $4 million a year just to fly. For Dustin Johnson's $75 million Bombardier Global 7500, it's closer to $5 million yearly. Over 10 years, a $55 million jet becomes a $90 million investment. That's the real price of luxury. Many rising stars now choose fractional ownership, NetJets, FlexJet, paying for flight hours instead of owning the plane. It's cheaper, easier, and flexible. But every private flight burns 2 to 5 tons of CO2 per passenger, 20 times a commercial seat. Some players offset carbon or use sustainable fuel, but it's rare and costly. Still, for golf's elite, time is power. Because in this world, the real winners aren't just those who play best, they're the ones who arrive freshest, prepared, and ready to win. Now you know, the jet isn't the dream, it's the entry fee. If this opened your eyes to how the ultra-rich really travel, hit subscribe. We've got more hidden costs and elite secrets coming next. And tell me, if you had $75 million, would you buy a jet like DJ or spend it somewhere else?